So is everybody ready? I know I'm excited anyway.
Yep, I'm ready.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, excited.
Is Mitch not going to be here?
I doubt it because he like overseas or something.
Oh,
Is he? I didn't know.
I
Oh, that's
forgot
right.
he
He's on
was
vacation. That's right.
Yeah. Just while I drink. It's been a rough day. We're here with a different group. We have a new member, at least for tonight. We're going to be running Ghostbusters, which is, one of my favorite things from my childhood. And, I think, to me at least, some of the best movies ever made. But
we'll have to see how we can pervert it, like we did Mario.
Yeah, you do, and you will never be associated with Knights of the Braille again.
But I'm a Make-A-Wish kid.
Yeah, you know what happened.
Oh, we're definitely going to cross those streams.
But really looking forward to running this. This game has actually not been in circulation for many years, and actually was able to find a PDF of it. And as Jim can attest to, PDFs really suck in conversion.
Yes,
we do. I agree.
Can't even read half of them.
Exactly, but this one actually turned out really good. So really, really thankful for that. So we're going to go around and let you all introduce your characters as we play the first session in this called 30th and Lexington. So let's start with the guest of honor. Jim, tell us about your character.
Oh, I'm on the spot, man. Okay, I'll do my character. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Johnny Cartwright. I used to be an accountant clerk, and my wife left me, took the kids, and I want my kids to be impressed with what I do for jobs, so signed up to the Ghostbusters. Really excited for the opportunity.
Steven, how about you?
Yeah, my name's Chad Lansing. Got an 8-pack, as you can see. And I'm just the big knucklehead around here.
Jesse, how about you?
I am Harrison Winthrop. I am the occult librarian of the Ghostbusters. My family was assaulted by numerous poltergeist activity, and I just want to help others stop that from happening. I want to save the weak.
So there's just the three of you. You all have.
Sorry, actually, it's Renfro, not Winthrop.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I've never had a problem with poking her, Geist.
We'll say if you all have your own little shop and station and all. Do y'all have a secretary, or is it just the three of you all to keep costs low?
Yeah, don't look at me. I don't type.
I don't know.
Maybe Chad hired our secretary.
Yes, I agree with this.
I dragged a stripper out, and she said she'll do the.
Wait a minute, Chad. Is that
stuff.
Bubbles?
Won't you, Gigi?
Oh, her real name's Gigi. I knew her as Bubbles.
I'll be the secretary, Mike.
I feel like you're gonna start calling me Mr. J now. He's so like
Mr. J, Mr. C.
I'm pretty sure the secretary that Chad got smells of cigarettes and other used things.
He smells like the garbage can from 4th and Insert Street Name.
Oh, this would be fun making up street names. Oh yeah, the 4th and arbitrary.
Yes.
Smells like the sweat socks from that gym on 5th and Main. So you're all sitting around. It's around lunchtime. What do y'all normally do during like the early morning and lunchtime kind of
I
time.
am thumbing through the recent issue of the 40 Times, which is actually a paranormal type like magazine that actually exists.
Yeah, I like to hit the lats and blast the glutes or whatever the fuck
Yeah, I can
people
hear that.
do when they exercise.
Steven's one blind spot is the physical exercise.
So, Steven, is your character actually like muscular, or is he?
Yeah, he's all big and buff.
Oh, okay.
Johnny, in the mornings, you can just hook the coffee straight up to my veins, and right now I'm trying to manage finances because I'm pretty sure that secretary is stealing money.
How dare you? I would never do such a thing.
As she's like putting a bunch of like dollars on her breast, her.
I think
bra.
she is stealing from the petty cash.
It's okay. I can get more. Don't worry.
Speaking of cash, you all are sitting there eating a meal from the last remnants of your cash because the EPA had come in and made you turn off your containment grid, and the ghosts and spirits and whatnot from the release have pretty much destroyed your building. It is still standing, but desks, couches, beds, and all were tore up and ripped up. So, in other words, you are needing some good paying jobs to help rebuild what you have.
Are we very popular? Like, are we well known?
You're as well known as the Ghostbusters were.
Okay. I look in my food container. Oh, they're giving out the Happy Meal Toys of Us again. Look at this. And he pulls out a figurine of our secretary. Wait a minute, I thought it was only supposed to be us.
We have action
Well, they
figures.
should get those out quick, don't they?
We can't even afford spaghetti, and they have action figures. We need to get work. We need to do something.
He's
As-
obviously eating a kid's meal.
As you
'Cause he has
say
no
that, the phone rings, and who answers it?
Bubbles,
It's
pick it up.
Ghost Hunters. How may I help you?
This is Lieutenant Krolsky of the 37th Precinct. We have an issue down here.
We got one, guys.
Don't lose it this time, Bubbles. Don't lose it. Just keep them talking.
I'll expect you here in less than 10 minutes on 30th and Lexington.
Even though everybody's like standing right there, she slaps the alarm button.
Picture like she's screaming even though we're all right there. She's screaming through the phone.
Yeah.
Like on the phone.
We'll be right there.
I'll expect you in less than 10 minutes, and remember that you do have a contract with the NYPD.
How many miles
Gotcha,
away
Chief.
is this place?
It'll take you like 5 minutes to get there.
Oh, okay.
So, as you all prepare to leave, you get to choose 3 pieces of equipment to carry with you.
Sweet.
What pieces of equipment do you carry?
What are our options?
Pretty much name it and you can have it. There's, the proton pack, the ghost trap. It says to include Ecto 1 as a piece of equipment, but
That's a
I'm
freaking
not.
car.
Yeah.
Chad can.
How are you
He's
gonna carry that?
Chad, the only equipment Chad will need is the pack and the trap, and he can.
You
I'm
can
gonna-
have a Ecto visor. There's a PKE meter, walkie-talkies,
Oh, I can still have a walkie-talkie too.
alpine gear, scuba gear.
Can
I
I
get
get
So
a
we can take 3?
PK? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim. You're more important than Jesse is anyway.
I was just
I
saying
was-
we can get 3, right?
Yeah.
That
Yes.
makes it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted.
And like I said, I'm not counting Ecto 1 as a piece of equipment.
It's so
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah, just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's like a micro machine.
Yeah, is it okay if I take the PKE meter? I figured an accountant would enjoy something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
I will take a ghost trap, an ectoblaster. Is that what they're called?
You talking about the proton pack?
Proton pack,
Yeah.
that's the name of it. And I don't know what my third thing. I'll take my phone that has all my occult books on it.
Okay. That's your 3. Steven, what's your 3?
Yeah, Chad will take the proton pack, the trap, and a walkie-talkie because no one else has one and he's a big dummy.
I actually had a children's proton pack. It was really cool. Went on your back and shot out like foam things.
I had that ghost
Oh,
trap.
you remember it? Yep,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
that too.
I
It was the
had
same
that
Christmas. I had both.
I had that and one that was like a projector that you put like slides and stuff in and it projected like a ghost and stuff on the wall.
That would have been cool, but blind. So
Jim, what's your 3 pieces of equipment?
As mentioned, the PKE meter, the proton pack standard, and a walkie-talkie as well. He sees Chad picking one up. He's like, "You big dummy," and he picks one up as well.
Sweet.
Alexa,
So-
stop.
Who's driving?
Chad can drive.
Whoever drives has to make like the siren sound too,
Oh, you know I can do that.
Alright, so you exit out of your firehouse and head towards 30th and Lexington.
I just
Um,
imagine Johnny in the back, like pulling up used women's underwear. Like, Johnny, Chad, you gotta get your girlfriends to take their underwear out of the car when you give them a ride.
Chad's got the window open, and he's literally doing that out the window because the siren is broken yet again.
Harrison will
love-
look over at Jim. What's your character's name?
Johnny.
Look over at Johnny. Why do we employ him again?
Because he usually stands in front of us when the scary ghosts are there.
Oh, that's
Because I make you all look good.
it's not even a siren. He's just making the noise himself.
And he does a better siren than anybody.
Yes.
like the guy off of Police Academy. Can't think what
yeah,
his
yeah.
name is.
Michael Winslow. Yeah.
Yeah. As you head down the street, you take a left and then a couple of right turns, and you come across this like backed up traffic, and what you see is angry motorists. Your typical traffic jam that you would have in a big city like this. And you pull over and you see a police officer standing there next to a horse. She's one of the ones that rides the horse. And I can't do a female voice because my throat's killing me as it is. So she comes up to you. "It's about time you got here. It took you forever."
We all look at Chad.
I mean, I was driving like 20 the whole time. This is New York, you know.
That's no excuse. I thought you were supposed to be professionals.
Hey, I am a professional. Look at these biceps. Does this look non-professional to you?
Jesus
It's
Christ,
so
Chad,
rough.
stop.
It
Just
does
stop.
make me think that you may be taking steroids, which are an illegal drug no matter which part of the country that you're in. Should I pull you in for a blood test?
Oh, you
Excuse
can-
me, madam. Do you want us to solve the problem, or do you want to stand here flapping our gums?
I
And
didn't
I'm
realize
gonna-
that you were flapping your
I
gums.
mean, if you just want to look at my ass and just ask.
That
Oh,
is sexual
God.
harassment, and she begins writing out the ticket. And
I don't think
Hands
you
it
can
to you.
hand tickets out for sexual harassment.
I
Chad,
can.
Put the buttons away. Put the buttons away.
I feel like
I'm
all
gonna-
the female police would know Chad anyway.
Oh yeah.
They have like a little stamp that has this information. They just stamp the ticket.
Instead of the ghost symbol with the red circle and the line through it, it's like Chad's face with the red circle and the line through it.
instead of like those guys with like 1,000 unpaid parking tickets, he's got like 1,000 unpaid sexual harassment tickets.
As she gets through writing out the tickets, you hear like a growling and honking, and then like a clashing of metal, and you hear someone yelling and pleading for help.
Well, it sounds like job is over there, gentlemen. Maybe we should go.
Yeah, thanks for the autograph, babe. I'll hit you up later, but I think we got a job to do now.
You darn right you do.
Thank you, man.
And as you round the corner, you see an 84 Plymouth cab. And keep in mind, this game was written in 86, so it's like a fairly newer cab back then. Driving circles around this lamppost, and you see a man with long, black, unkempt hair wearing a robe and sandals, and definitely looks Middle Eastern from this vantage point, and you see him utterly terrified as he is like hanging from this lamppost.
Oh dear. Well, seeing as it's 1986, 9/11 hasn't happened yet, so I have no bias against this gentleman, so let's help him.
Hey, buddy, how's it hanging?
Do you think he speak? Hello? Do you speak New York?
El Spico Nemo Ingleso.
I don't think he's Spanish, Dad.
Excuse me, sir. Do you speak English by any chance?
Yes.
What seems to be the problem?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
I get you.
Car, woof, woof.
Is there
Okay.
something? I point to the car. Is there something in the car?
Car, go woof, woof.
Chad pulls out his Ghostbuster, the plasma wand or whatever they call it.
Proton
And,
pack.
Yeah, no, well, the proton pack's what he's wearing on his back, but like the wand thingy that the energy
Of course.
comes out of.
PKE. What does that do for us?
You'll need to roll with, I believe, brains to
Brains?
see what it picks up. Yes.
It doesn't
Okay.
say. What is the dice roll?
D6.
D6,
Oh, okay.
and
I didn't see that.
the final dice in the roll is going to be the ghost die. If it comes up a 6, that is going to be the ghost.
So 6 is a successes, is that right?
No, you add them all together.
Oh, you add them all together.
Yes.
Okay. So for brains, I roll 4d6 if I have 4 in brains.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Google, roll 4d6.
Sorry, I don't understand.
You bastard. Okay, Google, roll 4d6.
You rolled 1, 6, 1, and 1 for a total of 9.
A total of 9 and a 1 on the ghost dice.
That's good. That's good. At least you didn't get the ghost. So you add all that together and you got 9. From this distance, you get a like the little wand thing on it will twitch, and the closer you get, the more it will have activity.
Okay. Johnny will say to Chad, and is it Harrison?
Yes.
Johnny will say to them as if they didn't already realize, well, gentlemen, I believe that taxi cab is haunted. I just putting that out there.
Lock and load, gentlemen.
I wonder what it could be.
Apparently it goes woof woof.
consulting my book, it could be a gremlin or it could be a ghost of a dog.
Maybe we should shoot it and find out.
What's the difference between a gremlin and a dog?
There's a whole chapter on it. I can give it to you after the mission.
Okay, let's just do what Chad says.
Harrison is very tall and gaunt with Coke bottle glasses. He kind of looks like Ichabod Crane.
So what's the plan of attack?
I guess we'll shoot in the car.
I think Chad's just gonna shoot the trunk.
Yes, go for it.
Okay. So roll your moves skill.
Okay.
So the number beside it is what you're rolling d6s.
Yes.
Okay, Google, roll 3d6.
It's 6, 4, and 5 for a total of 15.
Ooh.
Ooh. That one's definitely going to hit the cab.
Ooh. It's slamming into the cab and electrifying.
I got a 13 on mine.
That will hit. And that will hit. What were your last two numbers?
3 and 4 for me.
Okay. Jesse, what was your last dice number?
5 and 3.
5 and 3? Okay.
What number is the ghost, did you say?
6.
Okay.
6. So 3 of your shots slam into the cab. Describe to me what happens when you shoot the cab.
The the paint starts to peel away from the trunk, and it's like kind of getting hot, like orangey, glowy orange, and the cab driver is like hanging over the car with this like mortified look on his face, and like there's a dark stain starting to build around his pants. While the trunk just starts to peel away and crack, and one of the wheels pops.
As Chad is I imagine being quite cavalier with his stream, Johnny has to quickly move his to stop them crossing, and immediately smashes a window in a cab and begins profusely apologizing to the man hanging from the lamppost. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Like all he says is yes, yes.
Jesse, what happens when Harrison shoots the cab?
Harrison shoots the cab, and we'll say another wheel falls off, and a dent is made in the trunk to where we can see inside. Is there anything we see?
No. Other than like the inside of a trunk.
I say, I think we wrecked this vehicle.
Yeah, I think that seemed completely pointless. I kind of feel kind of bad.
Should we throw a trap out? Maybe the car is the ghost.
What do you think you're doing? That's my cab there.
So
You
now he
speak
speaks.
English?
This is another guy that runs up to you.
Apparently,
I thought
my
the guy
good
hanging
sir.
from the pole was the cab driver.
Apparently, my good sir, the cab is haunted.
No shit, Sherlock. He's chewing on like a cigar.
My name is Harrison. Sherlock was my great uncle. What seems to be the problem with this cab?
Yeah, the fact is, you shot it to hell and back.
I mean, with the haunting, bucko.
Yeah, I don't know. You see, I was driving that there man that's acting like a monkey, and all of a sudden the cab threw me out of the car, and he got out and ran it, and the car been driving around in circles since then.
Maybe we'll be lucky and it'll just run out of gas.
And y'all are talking.
I'm surprised it's still moving after what we did to it.
Yeah. Is
Oh,
it
it
indeed
did.
still moving?
Oh yes, it's barking and healing itself somewhat.
Barking.
Well, I'm fresh out of ideas. We can shoot it again.
Harrison, you got any interesting articles in the magazines?
I'll open it up and I'll point to a picture of a gremlin. This might be what we're dealing with. What if we stick the trap through the hole I made in the trunk?
Maybe it's like a racist ghost. Maybe we should paint the guy hanging like white or something and it would just go away.
That's a terrible idea. I don't think that.
It's an awful idea.
Maybe, Chad. Maybe you could throw the ghost trap into the trunk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
Is the sound coming from the trunk? Like, do we know where it's?
The
growling.
barking. It's coming from the motor, the front of the car.
Oh.
And as y'all are standing around talking, the police officer comes up. Do y'all think y'all could get this solved anytime soon, or do I need to hire somebody else?
Well, what do? We just standing around doing nothing. We're working here, okay? Get out of here.
It doesn't seem to me like you're doing nothing but layabouts, just like the mayor and the EPA say.
Shoot her with the proton pack.
Do you really?
No, what would it do to a human?
It would kill them.
Okay, no.
Down, I imagine.
I reach into my pocket, pull out a pack of crackers. Can I interest you in a snack?
I don't have time for this. You don't have time for this. You need
We
to
have
solve
time
this
until we
problem.
get rid of the ghost, Gertrude.
All right,
go.
Chad. Just throw that shit in the cab. Let's do this.
Chad will throw his trap through the the window that got broken into the cab itself, and just like try to hit the trap button.
Okay. We'll say that you hit the trap button. You hear a yelp, and then the tires squeal as the car spins around, and it growls at the three of you.
Uh-oh.
You see, I'm getting out of here. I was gonna try to help you out there, but seems like you done pissed in his cornflakes.
Well, maybe we should get this guy a spare ghost pack thing.
Here's a coloring book.
Give him the little McDonald's figure.
I'll give the figure to the police officer. I got this for you.
So Johnny's gonna hold his hands up to the cab and say, "Good boy. Who's a good boy?"
Anybody have any dog treats? Or like Taco Bell, that little dog in the commercial's cute as hell.
No one here's gonna put you down like a dirty dog.
God, didn't you say your ex-wife was a dog? Do you have any treats, my friend?
She was a whore. There's a big differentiation between a dog and a whore. She was definitely a whore. And the cab.
That's the noise he makes when he procreates, I assume.
Yeah, I heard it through the walls.
The cab kind of swings from side to side as y'all say, good boy, good doggy, and then when you say put it down like a dirty dog, it kind of growls at you.
I think it's working.
Picture the trunk like going up and down like the dog.
Yeah, I thought about saying that. The radio antenna goes from side to side.
It wags.
It's working. What the dog's like? What do we do?
Girl dogs?
Help me.
It's okay. It's under control now. It's just.
Keep holding on. I look out. Is the police officer still here?
He is looking very disgusted.
Excuse me, madam. Could you please go get us some kibble from the local store?
Do I look like your slave? Do I look like I'm going to do anything to help you? You are under contract with the NYPD.
I pay your taxes. I pay you. My taxes pays your salary.
and you have a contract with the NYPD, and currently you are not fulfilling that. You're standing around like a bunch of layabouts.
Do you want to take care of a ghost? Do you know how to deal with the extra? I almost said extraterrestrials. Do you know how to deal with the paranormal activity that is being experienced in this car right now? I assume not. So pipe down.
If I did, I would have taken care of it because it doesn't look to me like you know what in the hell that you're doing.
Is there like a pet store nearby?
We can say that there is.
Yes.
Chad will go run into the pet store and buy a giant bag of dog treats.
Johnny will come with him to grab an extra one, and on the way be like, "That Harrison is so goddamn argumentative."
I know, right? I think he needs to do some laps or something.
And this whole time they're continuing to argue.
Chad sounds a little bit like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
I was going for that dude, the Brock and Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
That's a great voice.
That's a great show.
As y'all come back with the dog food. And that is why you do not know what you're doing. You're just playing at being an adult, and you need to grow up and stop playing with toys.
Ma'am, may I make an exception? Or may I please make a suggestion? I think you need a Tic Tac.
I think you need a brain because your two partners there are actually doing something while you're just standing there with a thumb in a hole that should not have a thumb in it.
Officer,
I have a 3 in brains, I'll have you know.
Officer, can you get a ladder for that guy up on the lamppost? Do you guys have one?
He's also supposed to be charming as well.
You see, you have to tell me you're trying to charm her.
I'm not. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I am not your employee. You are the employee of the New York Police Department. Get this guy here.
The mayor on speed dial? I assume not, but we do. So hush.
Would you like me to call the mayor?
I look around sheepishly and walk back off to let the rest of them handle it.
I'll probably stay away from calling the mayor. I mean, I may or may not have been caught with his daughter, and
God damn it,
probably would like to avoid any confrontation with him.
The cab
Didn't we
driver's
warn
like,
you about that, you idiots?
The cab driver's like, yeah, she was pretty good looking, wasn't she?
I can't help this animal magnetism that oozes off of me.
Jesus Christ.
The cab driver, wearing a old Brooklyn Dodgers baseball cap, brings a ladder over. Here, I'll help you out. That woman over there sounds like it's that time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Sounds like it's always that time, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing it's not 2020, or we'd be in real trouble with you talking like
yeah,
that.
I know, right?
Good thing it's 1986. We can say whatever we want.
It's a good thing this isn't being recorded for posterity.
Hey, we're just acting like they did in '86.
Exactly. Yeah, what are you talking about 2020? Ain't that a TV show or something?
Space Odyssey.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good movie.
I thought you meant the news program.
Hey, Chad,
I look like I watch the news.
Oh no, I can't see you.
You want to hold the ladder, Chad, and we'll try and get that guy down?
Yeah, sure. What are we gonna do with these treats? He'll put some treats away from the area that we're working. Like he'll put a little pile of dog treats, I don't know, somewhere off to the side.
Okay. The cat began to chew the kibble and eat it. And... Help! Carnival, woof woof, help!
While he's doing that, we'll put up the ladder. And...
Please help!
He lands on one of those big inflatable things.
Yes, oh, thank you, help!
It's a
Maybe you
good thing
should
they
go.
don't use these for wrestling matches yet.
So he climbs down from the ladder, and just as his foot touches
Oh
the
no!
sidewalk, the cab finishes eating the dog food and begins charging at the man who just climbed down from the light post. And you hear him scream, "Oh no, not again, not again!"
Proton pack. Proton pack that dog. Dog cab.
Roll me a moves.
Yep, I'm
Okay,
gonna do
Google.
the same thing.
Roll 3d6.
It's 4, 4, and 5 for a total of 13.
Total of 13. Last one was 5.
So you hit it,
Sweet.
and you hear that sound like when the dog gets hit.
Chad's gonna try to escort this, carry / drag this guy off to get him to some safety.
I think he should have to be interviewed by the policewoman.
No, I cannot leave yet. My package is in the car.
We'll get your curry or whatever the hell is in there for you. Don't worry, buddy.
You also sound like Joe from Family Guy.
Never watched it. Johnny has hit the cab with his proton pack. Chad is helping the man. And what is Harrison doing?
Harrison is making the noise, trying to get the dog to come out of the cab.
The cab, kind of does that belly crawl kind of thing over to you and begins sniffing at you.
Harrison will tentatively pet the cab.
It kind of turns around to you, rubbing its side against you, and then it doesn't purr, but it kind of does that little soft whining, contented whine, and then it lifts its back rear tire up and oil comes on your leg.
It is not. Oh, it peed on me.
I don't think that's pee, buddy, he says as he runs off with the guy.
Johnny's going to try to sneak up next to the cab and open the door to see if there's a package in the back seat while Harrison's distracting it.
Yeah, you can open the door. You don't see a package immediately, though.
Okay.
From the outside, you cannot see all in the back, but you can get in if you so wish.
Yeah, I'll climb in because
Climb in, and I'm going to say this is simultaneously happening as the cab is peeing on Harrison's leg. You see a brown paper bag, and now I'm going to need you to make a moves test because the cab realizes that you're in it, and it's going to try to throw you out of the car.
Okay.
We'll
Okay,
say that-
Google, roll 3d6.
We'll say that Harrison has a hole in his
It's 6, 4,
jeans,
3
and
for a
the
total
oil
of
gets on
13.
his leg, and he's like, "Oh, it burns! It burns!" I don't know what voice I'm going for here, so
That's fine. It's just a bunch of us just getting together to have a good time. You're tossed around in the cab, and I think they have a mesh separating the front from the back. I'm going to say that you get tossed up front. Though. You don't get tossed out, but you get tossed up front, where the steering wheel and pedals and all are.
After Chad shuffles the guy off to some building or whatever, he just puts him in someplace out of sight. He'll run back up to the police woman and ask her if she has a whistle.
I have a whistle.
Can I borrow your whistle for a bit?
You don't touch the whistle.
I mean, it's part of the job.
She's
Get
treating
your
the whistle
own
like it's a firearm.
No, I was going off on Major Payne. Don't touch the whistle. I will blow the whistle for you, but I do not want your lips where my lips go.
Well,
But she likes to blow.
damn it, I was going to make a comment about that after I got the whistle. I guess blow at the cab like you're, training a dog or something.
He blows the whistle loud, and the cab kind of shrinks back, tossing Johnny around inside. Which is why I love that there's no health score in this. You would take
Yeah, because
damage.
no one dies.
Yeah. So Johnny is getting tossed around in the front seat.
You can hear the horn going, and Harrison can hear Johnny screaming, "Bad, slightly racist dog, bad."
Does anybody know where there's a priest for an exorcism?
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
That's what he starts saying.
Yeah.
Maybe like some pet cemetery dude or something.
The cab driver's like, maybe I should have put in the high octane or something. I never seen the cab act like this before. Something about that there man, something that he had. I'm not sure what it is. It started acting all weird once he got in here.
Johnny, maybe we should check the bag that he brought.
I don't think Johnny can hear you.
You can just hear Johnny screaming through the broken window, "I'm fucking trying!"
I figured the window was broke. That's why I figured he'd hear me.
He's going to try to go for the bag again to throw it out the window towards Harrison if he can.
And okay, I'll get you to roll another moves test. And
oh man,
to describe this, it's kind of like a bucking bull in a rodeo.
Okay, Google, roll 3d6.
Every time Johnny goes down to try to reach it, and bucks up and he hits his head.
You got 2, 1, and 5. That makes 8.
8.
Your hand touches the bag just as the cab spins around and your legs go out the window. You're still in the cab. Are y'all going to solve this anytime soon? It is kind of creating quite the ruckus here, and the news media is coming, and we need to get this solved quickly.
How come the dumbest guy here is the only one trying plans?
I don't know, but if you solve this, I might go on a date with you.
Oh no!
Obviously, we need to get the bag somehow.
Is Chad motivated now?
Yeah, after hearing this, Chad runs to the other window and tries to jump through.
Make me a moves test.
While this is all going on, Harrison's going to try and pet the cow again to see if he can calm it down.
It's bucking really hard. You'll need to make a moves test to try to pet it.
All right.
I've been thrown from the cab, right?
No, you're still in the cab, but your feet and legs went out of the back window, like you're laying on the back seat.
I got a 9, but the dice is crazy. It's 2, 3, and 4, respectively.
As you dive forward, your head smacks into the side of the door.
Oh, it's a good thing nothing's up there.
I got a 9. Wait a minute. That was Steven's roll. Never mind. I read the wrong thing. I got a 10. 4 and 3 2s.
Yes, you can pet the cab.
I'm just trying to calm it down. Whoa there, whoa Nelly, like they do with horses.
And it goes like almost that playful growl, but almost a serious growl as well.
Does it slow down or does it keep?
Yes, it will slow down.
Okay, when it slows down, Chad will make another attempt.
Okay, roll me another moves test. Since it slowed down, it'll be a lot easier challenge.
Oh, nice. This time I got a 14.
Sweet. What were your numbers?
554.
Okay. So you're able to dive into the cab, no problem.
Okay, I'm gonna grab for the bag that's fallen into the floorboard.
Okay. As you go to reach for the bag, excuse me, I'm gonna say that you managed to get your hands around the paper bag, and what do you do?
Try to like get it open. It's just a paper bag, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he'll probably just rip at it and try to see what's in it.
As the car goes to spin around, you pick up the bag, and all of a sudden the car just stops. And there's nothing but a car. It sags on its broken springs and shocks, and 3 flat tires, dented, busted out windows.
So Chad will try to like slowly back out of the open the door. Is this a 2-door cab or a 4-door cab?
4-door.
Yeah, so he'll just try to open the door and back out of it and like pull Johnny back in so he can like get his feet back under him.
What is Johnny's impression as Chad does this?
Oh, Johnny's grateful that Chad's pulling him back out. And he's saying to Chad as he's pulling him, he's like, "What the fuck was that?"
I don't know, but I think I got a date.
That's what we're getting paid in now, dates. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I'm eating tonight, though. One way or the other. So we'll, if we get out of this cab safely, we'll go to our companion and see what's in that bag.
Say that again for me.
After we get out of the cab, we'll go back to our Jesse's character, which I can't remember his name, and
Harrison Renfro.
See what's in the bag.
Thank you.
It seems that you all managed to stop this. What's in the bag?
What's in the box?
I was just gonna say that.
Do you open up the bag?
Yeah.
It is a horrible looking dog statue. Harrison would recognize it as Grorp, the ancient Sumerian dog god of domesticated pets.
His eyebrows go up. Oh, that is a statue of Gork. He is the domestic god dog of Sumeria.
It's like that creepy elf statue my mom always used to keep on the shelf.
During Christmas time.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like my ex-wife.
I think we should put this in the museum.
I think we should burn it and throw it in the ocean.
It is a holy artifact. You can't burn it, you Neanderthal.
It turned a cab into a dog.
I vote for burning as well. I'm all on board for throwing that thing in the goddamn river.
The guy that was hanging from the lamppost comes up. Wait, I see this.
can speak English now.
He can speak some stuff.
I don't know, buddy. I think you've done enough, haven't you? This is apparently what was making the cab turn into a dog.
Me see this.
Show him the statue. Maybe he'll have some words about it.
He'll hand him the statue if everybody is on board.
He nods. Thank you, and then turns to run.
Chad pulls out his Ghostbuster wand and charges it, so it makes that loud noise.
There's something dodgy about Chad pulling out his wand every time.
I know.
Agree.
Well, yeah, it's his go-to, right? It gets him into the most trouble.
Maybe I'll second guess that day. You're pulling it out in front of everybody, you know. The cab driver will stop him and basically punch him in the face and take the statue back and walk over to y'all. It says, "I found him in a shady part of town, so you might want to get rid of this. I'd burn it because it kind of looks like my mother-in-law."
I know, right? I mean, not about the mother-in-law, but the burning definitely sounds like a good idea to me.
You're burning a statue that has very significant religious value to the Sumerian people.
Well, then you can put it on your shelf and have a good old time there, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I know that it took over my cab, and yeah, I can't make no money with a cab that acting like a dog.
I wonder if there's an antique store we could take it to and get some money.
How you want to sell it to someone knock off the street?
I don't know what the hell to do with it.
He's gone from preserving it to selling it.
You guys wanted to burn it.
That's what I do, my pal.
I say we
I
do
don't know,
rock,
we can
paper,
probably
scissors.
take it to like the museum or something. Maybe they'll do something with it. Then we'll be called back out to do another job.
You might could sell it to the Museum of Natural Arts or something, but I'd put it in a bonfire if it was me.
I mean, we already got a bunch of shit to burn back at the station, so I mean, we could
Fuck it, just throw it in.
Yeah, just throw it in there.
Oh, no.
It's probably a knockoff anyway.
Oh yeah, and by the way, here's the bill for the cab repair.
Give it to the city. We're under retainer for them.
Yeah, they have our contract, so it's
Okay.
their responsibility.
Yeah, you see that lady over there? Just give it to her.
Oh, you talking about the one that acts like
Yes.
That's the
he
one.
walks over to her and she starts fussing at him.
Run!
And he shrugs and just hands her the paper, and she begins to march like Vince McMahon walking over to you all.
I say we leave.
Immediately.
Our work is done.
Oh, you don't want to get paid?
Oh,
Well,
you're giving
I
us the
mean,
money?
I gotta get some numbers here before we leave.
Well, it took you forever to do it, but you at least did get it done. How much is the bill? I can only sign for up to $3,000.
It's $3,000 exactly. Yeah. How did you know?
Nah, it works for me. And she gets you to sign the paperwork here. I need you to sign here, initial here, the date here, sign here, initial here.
All right. That. There you go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Chad takes out the ticket she wrote him earlier, puts his phone number on it and a time, and then hands it to her.
She takes it and folds it up and puts it in her pocket.
See you at 9, babe.
That's the end of it.
That was-
Awesome.
It was a lot of fun, and
I enjoyed it.
It's really easy to roll up characters, and I mean, I know I'm still recording here because I want to get y'all to talk really quick about how easy it was to roll up a character.
Yeah, it literally like took me just a couple minutes.
It was like
You
5
just gotta
minutes.
assign your points. So.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. That was fantastic. Made character real quick, and we got a lot of play out of it. Like the choices you make to make your character for the talents and stuff helps to inform the kind of character it is, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought
Yeah.
too.
And I thought y'all'd have a lot more fun playing your own characters as opposed to the default
I
ones
did.
from the movies.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was.
I mean, granted, I would have played like Dan Aykroyd's character just because that's who I am. You know.
I loved Jesse and Steven's characters, man. Like Harrison and Chad, they were great characters. I think they'd be good in an actual Ghostbusters.
Oh, I love it. I love Johnny, especially when
Yeah,
and I
that
was
was
wanting
great.
somebody to jump into the cab. You know,
And he gets
the
thrown around.
least athletic.
yeah. And I just love that there's no health, nobody dies.
I like that
Yeah.
too.
You know, you can have fun being tossed around, and you know, nobody drops health or anything.
It's one of those things I think I talked about before on the podcast, but I've also talked to probably all of you about it. When I first got into any games or say D&D, whatever, I was like, oh, I want to battle things, but now I like to role play more. So it's a fun like role play only. It could be role play only game kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
there's
what I enjoyed.
there's several other adventures that I have with this, and it's really easy to create your own.
I would love to do it again.
I'd love to run it again. You know, it's a lot of fun for me, you know, because I love Ghostbusters, and I just want to thank y'all for playing in it and, you know, having fun as far as I know.
I just want to watch the movies now, but they're not streaming anywhere.
See, I bought it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I have at least the first one. I don't know the others. Oh, I do. I did watch the third one, so I guess I have that one.
but I do appreciate it, you all. Glad
yeah, it
hope
was
you
a
all had
blast.
a good time, and let's see if I can get this thing to stop recording. Evidently not. I can do it all.
Gotta bring back.
This episode is brought to you by the Knights of the Braille and is made possible through the support of good viewers such as yourselves. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and you'll get all the latest information and updates on our episodes.